All right, so we've calculated our job amounts, but what we did was we found that we had to do three steps in order to update the wage. Like if we made more money that month or we got a raise, now we got to go back in and we have to recreate the equation or edit the number in the equation. And accept it, and then we have to fill handle across. Like we have to do three things. So my question is, how could I create this equation where instead of 1225 being part of the equation inside of there, instead of it being a hard number, I actually could create it to where this would be a number that could be adjusted easily on my spreadsheet, right? So, what if I told you instead of putting the number in the equation, we put it out of the equation? Like we put it as a reference over on this spreadsheet somewhere else. Like maybe we have a cell over here, column F2, cell F2, and I put current wage, right? So I take the current wage that I have, or we can change it to anticipated wage, right? So like I think about how much I'm going to have. I'm going to go up here and double click to expand the cell, and I think I'm going to be making 12.25 an hour. Okay, so 12.25 is now outside this cell. So instead of in B5 me having 12.25 here, I can click and I can delete that, and I can instead take F4 or F3, sorry, F3, and I can multiply it by B4, right? If you think about it, it's taking 1225, it's multiplying by 84 hours. It should give me the same answer. Okay, perfect. It even formats it like money because I have my 1225 formatted like money. It's crazy. Okay, so now I should be able to take that equation and fill handle it across. Now, I know that this is three steps again, right? If you think about it, but in the long run, I could then just click here and I can make this like 13. So I could click on the cell, make it 13. Oh, look, it updated automatically. Perfect. Okay. So what I should be able to do, knowing that cell references work, is I should be able to take, oh, sorry, I'm double clicking. I should be able to take this cell with the two cell references of F3 and E4, and I should be able to fill handle it across, right? To save myself time. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it and I'm gonna fill handle it across. And we get 0. I want you to pause the video here. I want you to go look at the formulas. You can go to formula view, you can go to the formulas tab and turn on formulas. I want you to see if you can figure out why it's 0. Why is it making it 0 instead of making it be the number that we want it to be? So when I go into formula view, let's look at it. F3 times B4. Okay, that looks great, right? I'm taking F3 over here with the anticipated wage and multiplying it by B4. I'm then going to go and click on December for C5. Now it's taking C4, still great. I want that for December hours. That's perfect. But it's multiplying it by G3. Is there anything in G3? No, we want G3 to be F3. And then if I move over here to D5, it's taking the January hours, perfect. But it's multiplying it by H3. So remember when I told you that equations, when they have cell references like B4 and F3, when I move across, the reference will also move across. So the red cell moves across, but so does the blue cell, which is not what I want. I don't want F3 to change, right? I want it to always be F3. So the question is, can you make Excel keep something constant? Can you make F3 stay as a constant cell and allow me to still fill handle across or even down? Doesn't matter. Can I make it a constant cell that doesn't change, where F3 can't change to G3 or H3? And I want you to notice that F3 changed to G3 because it's moving from column B to column C as a equation, meaning that the reference is going to move from column F to column G. It didn't move rows because I didn't go down or up. It only moved across. So it's really important for you to recognize that this is going to happen when you just have what we call a relative reference. It's relative to where it exists. So as I move across and I move the equation across, it's relative and will also move across. So we're going to learn how can we control that and keep that in line and something more constant.